bra bedwe ma Ahosepe Jumezido today ma me yo ken no nkomo twetwe a na yenye Stephanie Benson rehwetwe no na oyeddo oyehom so dodo na oye azusu oye nyihan hai wo bo ehine nwa ma yesu enye mebi so fa ye ho de ye mbisiafo nti no ma ye madwena mo tie do nti no tena say na ye ntwe nkomo twetwe no do na Steph I'm sure that the most one in America there during those times, you know, the treatment itself wasn't easy.
No.
Scheduling kakra, vomiting. What was the issues?
Well, I think we'll go through chemotherapy. The first thing, the side effects in the Adom. You know, the hot flashes, the vomiting, the black. Fencing nails and the fencing feet in now, black if you're going through radiotherapy. When you're seeing now,
did you lose hair?
Oh yes, I mean,
wow.
But I was very lucky. Me radiotherapy, so I lost hair, but not as much as somebody who's going to be going through the whole chemotherapy, you know, until you lose so much hair. But your hair thins out. Even it never actually comes back to the same thickness, not that it was. No question, you know. Although me say me very healthy, but still you lose hair. But it's me more. That's the least of my problem nowadays. Will be a show we're gonna remember.
I'm humble.
And with some treatments, to be honest, my mom was some more step secrets, and my mom was some tips on what to do to help your hair growth as well.
Okay.
So we are no some treatments are between the thickness which is what I do.
Okay.
So treatment in the yes, side effects in the door. So if anybody out there wants to talk to me about my DM, listen, I will talk you through it. But there isn't anything in that side effects that you can't deal with. That's why sometimes when I'm talking about cancer, I mean, make too much about side effects, you know, because when you say it now, then it becomes because listen, what don't we deal with?
Okay.
You know. So I think in the day, don't worry so much. Every a process, Nyankopon knows your limits.
Okay.
He knows what you can deal with and what you can't deal with. So if you trust in him, you'll be fine.
Okay.
Just take one day at a time. Don't think say when it's what I'm going to go through. Maybe I mean to mean the way I mean to mean nanti debi. Would also no pana between me and nanti. So which me did to me so it's okay. But some mentality no wow with fencing every process. And don't worry, say if you are so are you now and that's all ma and who naked with breast. It's okay, show them. And no boy almost to be more comfortable with their bodies and themselves. You must say they're very comfortable with their bodies because they see me not care much for you know, more to see say mini nipples and I say, you know, my body is not perfect. You know, my body is not perfect at all. I mean, nowadays, more idea of perfection is BBLs. I'm happy with whom I am without the breast. I can choose to go and have the nipple fencing done again. But my brain is surgeries, and me say, my day, nipples, you know, I've feeded 5 children, my brain.
I am the part there mentioned BBL, but currently, you know, we've seen a lot of stars going that way. I
know. A man, it seems like if you don't have that kind of shape, now you don't feel like a woman. It's very sad. That's one of the reasons why I'm always showing my skinny ass and my massive fat. Everyone squats, no. We said me squats, me boxing, and I said to no, a back a crack. It's all hard work. Okay. But me feel sad. Sometimes no, you put things in perspective.
Okay.
So what we usually before I want who was a certain shape, who we swap, shape change.
Okay.
And the dear a daho. A bit more horse or more normal cesarean now. Sometimes they have a little bit of flab. Or pockets of fat maybe they can't get rid of. Me in Castle surgery to get rid of self fat. They make kind of say if what we now say people you're uncomfortable with her, I said yeah, maybe an extra bit of fat here and that. Madam, now it's kind of to go and suck the fat out. You deserve it. Okay. Wow, ma.
Yes.
But make us maybe a down, but more bloggers no more pesa. But they make kind of say So can you fat now? And fan crochet baby fufro. Why? Fat is not your friend. When you get older now, the fat will slow you down. And a lot of them say, so, no, I'm with is on your as a strong as you.
Okay.
It's because sometimes the health and the fat is not good. It's not good for you. So say now it's become a thing. Now it makes no sense. And the thing is, it's a killer. A lot of the top surgeons don't like to do these BBLs. So that's why they have to go to Turkey and India and those places. You know the amount of people who are dying. It's increasing all the time. There's a whole article about it before I may buy it. I pay more attention to this kind of stuff because I lost one of my best friends. I'm saying from a BBL.
Wow.
I'm paying you more. Why won't call out? Now, BBL for what reason?
Wow.
I mean, you know, so person why I can send up person lose fat. Could you fat ne? But to also short for what reason? For what reason? Then kwan now here we ask ma or the fat koshoto. Into me and there's a way jam colano just like that. I think that's why I've been speaking more about. Otherwise, me do no and yamasama. Oh, yeah. But it's killing the women. And now some of these women, you know, I'm not the shape I want to be. What's that shape? What is that shape? The one that, you know, where everybody has a ginormous backside. It's like it makes no sense. The naturalness of a bottom is gorgeous. Even with this cellulites, you know, the imperfections doesn't matter. But sometimes the imperfection is ugly. We lose fat from there. To be home, you're not my dream trying, no more shed on my round, you know, to hold buttoning. You had a lump, and you're fit. Oh, but I'm more fan show. So most of Namu Haley, I'm here in the top of fair. Here do I, you know, call shot idea. Would you only know here?
Now, don't you think the ABA society contributes to that? A lot of women are not confident in themselves. And
you feel that way.
Okay.
I mean, feeling if it's insecure there. I mean, I'll show you if my body is on Instagram. I'm confident in my body, but insecurity there. We all have a certain amount of insecurity. Okay. I'll probably be fixing my hair constantly. Trying to figure out that the hair is right, you know, angles. We all have insecurity, and it's dear, you know. Let's not undermine that just because I'm yet open on. I have them.
Okay.
But I don't let it ruin my life. You have to use common sense to fix the things that you're insecure about. So why are you doing it? Just think about it and what you're projecting onto your children.
Yes.
Oh, that's the thing. My daughter just had a baby. She's 30-something. She's lost the weight, but she's struggling a little bit with her stomach area. The girl is a millionaire. She could go easily and go and have her stomach sucked up. Mr. Baby, Pacho, Madam. Just go through life, exercise, have your children, be comfortable with yourself. And if you want to later on, it's okay. But do everything, do everything possible to be able to lose that weight first. And yes, I also sacrificing we are 6 months later,
okay.
So when put we eating order, everything, we eating habits in order. We can say beyond. Then I'll be go back. I fat no. That means every 6 months we are now to fat.
Martin, what was in 3 stages? Into oil is an oil kasana sanako. No wasana trash. You see, it's in the book guess nibi no you who pa one infim day, but it to no work it.
Aye, because we in Casano with their coaches. And yet, into the make a channel no. It's just have a good exercise plan. Or no. Have a good exercise plan first. Do the best you can to get to the size or weight you want. And then assess your body. If it's something you want to fix, just go and do it. Because I don't want to be that kind of mother to say don't. I'm not that kind of mother, crowd. I will not do it, but I'm not going to go and tell somebody, you know, not to do it.
Okay.
I'm just saying fat is not your friend.
Okay.
Just don't take it out and put it somewhere else.
Okay.
It makes no sense.
Into number 5, Miss Afahin.
3.
And
remember
Okay. Then I can
Oh yeah, John dear. It's my job. I think I was made to upset him for the rest of his life. Oh, 12 years of slaves. I said, bray before. I made my job nurse to make sure I brought Frinya Safa. I'm not starting with him.
Stephanie Benson and I'm going to come on and pay. Come on, I am a dog, papa. Now, were you in doctorates? Okay, and you mean home come on?
I've been saying, what was it? July.
Okay.
No, actually, it was this February no time. Na me told na me a call from an amazing representative of the IPPDR, well, the UN in New York, and I'll say they've nominated me.
Wow.
I'm saying, hey, okay. First, some of you say, you know, one of those people who pay you to pay for something to do something. And no, it's actual UN. So she sent me an email and said it was a nomination.
Wow. I
said, great. 2 months later, they called me and said they want to fly me down. I'm saying, hey, I'm going to fly me down. I can't. And you're serious. So I went in July, and they had this like huge, amazing ceremony. Biden was the one who sponsored it.
Wow.
So yes. So
it's a big deal.
It was a big deal. I mean, it's only when I turned up that I realized what a big deal it was.
Wow.
And they told me that they wanted to fly John as well. So they wanted John there. So I was thinking, maybe I might get something. They gave me 4 awards. So I got the Leadership Award from Biden. I had the Humanitarian Award. They gave me the Global Peace Ambassador for Ghana and UK.
Wow.
And they also gave me a doctorate.
Wow. All on one day.
All on one day. I stood, they kept calling me, and I'm thinking, what the hell? Like, it was such a beautiful experience for me. John was so proud.
He will be.
So proud. And they put the robe on me, and it was lovely.
I'm a crab, but I feel very proud.
I was very, very proud. That's it, my proudest moment. I mean, I've got some awards here and there for little things. Me, I don't really value awards as in, whatever. But because I know how good I am at what I do.
Okay.
So I don't need somebody to say that, oh, you did so well, and here's an award for being, I can sing. I can out-sing most people. So for me, I'm good.
Yes.
But this was something I was excited. I was ecstatic for the UN to recognize what I do. And the thing is, me broadcast it. I don't usually put on my social media, but what they did extensive research apparently.
Wow.
They check your whole background. They don't even want to know, say, you've been arrested before.
Okay.
Or even the CCJ. Because you can't come to the UN and be awarded for something like that if you are not a great representation of women and people. And so she said, yeah, we did some extensive research on you and your children and John.
Hey.
Yeah, and that was pretty amazing. I do a lot of charity work. So once I had the School of Performing Arts as well, I look after some ladies who want to be artists as well. So unfortunately, cancer never buy a shut to school down. Yeah, but I have to restart it.
Yeah, it's not too late.
It's not too late. It's not too late.
I'm also thinking there, the way I'm passionate about breast cancer, maybe if you can have an NGO or support so that you can take care of a lot of women, because lots of women are going
Pink for Africa, the small charity that I occasionally work with them, and say my friend and not girls maybe have issues then she would because Juliet, she's my best friend, and she's one of the best people I know. Some of the small charities normally are legit, so Patromikas will be our misses some of them. I don't want to call on them because the Chroma there, Obana Castle will be raising money, and they be no be feel say who pays Canada means to me he'll be a so I'm not built to go and go and talk to people and say give me money. Well, you're Obana or yes or now. Me man more hard drink. Now more people from me need time from herself.
Okay, and you mustn't come on for Steph's Secrets.
Aye.
What is this about?
Steph's Secrets, and products that may put it together to help women. Because the money P, because many FN saying where to go to help with health
Okay.
So many people have say bon kakra, infections, you know, there's a daily routine to the vagina. So much like a
oh, Debbie,
vagina.
Oh, Ebia.
Okay.
I can't read.
Sorry. There's a daily routine for it. And to say they will so ruin him. I said that honey I can't. Yes. Inti FN saying also ruin him every time to get rid of dead skin. The same thing for us. But I said they use soap. And you'll be on a soap general. And say what soap to me create a chemical imbalance. To me my bones. I don't feel so bibi na how near why be a soap na nti ma me wo product be a probiotics a foam gel a fantastic and no balance the pH balance around that area no nti stop any smells any minor infections it's amazing nti I did some extensive research and some I made on me I don't just put anything out because me so ever can say way in your juma there I know say it works because we many you see and I've been using it for 2 years. Say me start here no and now maybe we have we say obo want to me wax into me shaving in yet but wax no me say wax no so shaving obo onya bumps. See me what mask be yoni mask. Fantastic and no be get rid of ever what to get rid of bumps ni na ma why is smooth fine because maybe the end day to say baby's bottom I say it's like smooth like no hair no nothing to Usha said there you know because I want you to enjoy you know sex to wukum and as a boyfriend long-term boyfriend no and yama say move jump from boy to boy no make or sha no sha not say he enjoys and wants to go you know down there we were herbs and so I said after sex and many go on bread because mom money be I said we sausage you know I said 10
down
into afterwards you know it was so much not into share we herbs would go ma now transfer a bois a ma healing a contracting and also a bois with contraction I didn't make out too much a bois with contraction more I say mohono a bunya no a bit to me a tighten nicely amount why heat in the herbs no a bois into monko step secrets not the
page on Instagram
I'm a website and Instagram if any step secrets underscore monko me bad girl if any research a small thing that I'm starting and hopefully it will build. I try to make people costing it down. I'm trying to get a company to sponsor it, so I'm not costing it but down more, so people can afford it even more.
Okay.
Because you'll be able to afford something really expensive. And that's my whole plan. I want these women here to feel great about themselves and be confident and you know because the many people complain say mum person mo be sniff it too much. And it's too early.
Okay.
What very
Morton your day.
What very
Morton your day.
Oh very.
Morton your day.
I'll come in with cheeks I read.
Morton I am ready. But I'm very sure the conversation will go a long way to help a very young lady there. What's no whole retail or and a pay. Last words. Bibi Pedeka.
Oh, me person me catch myself patch my moon strike there why. So bibi wo ha chese mu ya me can cancel relationship decisions or whatever no. Don't be afraid to be alone. Why me mature. You know, in your worry it's not everything. Like establish yourself first. And sana when make a decision be me mean now more long-term boyfriends yes. But among my intem me catch my intem me let me pe grandchildren but they wanted to make something of themselves on son on to me mature more establish more confident and number one more in your marriages on because the boy jump too quickly into marriage na mama no harding it dictate to you you know man too much na mu stride mu so be jano mu so say mu be moving on because woman me said mothers mu harding into me mature want to encourage mama to be saying a bit more self-aware and more confident. Why? How much you pay?
But that's say Papa Stephanie Benson. That pay in your the journal and you might not have any much income.
Oh, me they be a bit now. But boom, cat mean because again, they too much. Me corner na me twice, kaka. sausage na.
Cafe Badwam.
It's gorgeous.
Police station in Changhon Mabo Moznana Bratna. Say if it's good food, this is the place to be. Ms. Ahosepe no Ms. Besi Hade is in the year the Fantidor president for the brothers and set association which you might be confident na means Ms. Besi Macron.